I am the Namer, guardian of the names of power. Before your world even existed, my people were an ancient race. Now they are gone, and only I remain, keeper of my people's history. Across the endless tracts of space have I traveled, to return to the planet of my birth, Zoidstar. Though my people perished long ago, and their cities were buried by the shifting sands, the machines remain. It is these that have brought me here to perform the last act of the Zoidarian race, the giving of the names of power. When my race was young and had an interest in the affairs of the galaxy, they built the machines, mighty engines of destruction which gave the power of life and death over the other creatures in the galaxy. The Zoidarians turned their gaze outward and laid waste to 1,000 star systems with their machines, their Zoids. But ruling a galaxy was not enough for the Zoidarians. It was not the conquests, but the battles they enjoyed. And though all intelligent life trembled in the shadow of the Zoids, my people battled on, machine against machine, Zoidarian against Zoidarian, in the further pursuit of glory. Zoidarian lives were needlessly sacrificed to the god of battle, and the race dwindled in numbers until the elders outlawed the Zoid duels. But they couldn't outlaw the Zoidarian love of combat. The Zoidarian pilots of the giant war machines were replaced by androids, and thus the heroic combat could continue without threat to Zoidarian life. Too late came the order. Too late to save a once mighty race from extinction, and now only I remain. Only I and the Zoids. And though my people created the Zoids, I have no power to control them. For the war machines have become the living embodiment of the Zoidarian thirst for combat, with lives and wills of their own. They exist only to fight, to ensure that their heroic combat lasts for all eternity.
Zoids on planet Zoidstar, Red Horn leads the scarred ones. March of metal giants in the night. Mammoth follows in the dark sky, clashing gears and shadows collide. Breathing fire, the cold war wars ignite. Then blue they clash for Zoidstar. Electric skies burn bright. Armored titans in mechanical wars. Metal monster stomps across the plain to war. Dinosaur of steel wires and tech raw. With swinging iron tail and branching neck. Seismosaurus, the war combat Zoid mech. Blazing green eyes and steel jaws prime them all. Zoid falls, the Seismosaurus call. Particle beam gun fires from his mouth strong. Neos and knockbass, mechanical beast long. Blazing green eyes and steel jaws primes them all. Zoids fall to Seismosaurus call. Particle beam gun fires from his mouth strong. Neos and knockbass, mechanical beast long. Seismosaurus beam guns light up the night. Walking land battleships, Zoid brings the fight. His thick armor will turn most any attack. Seismosaurus keeps the warpath on track. The mechanical monster brings ruin and rue. Seismosaurus tears on against his foes true. In neon twilight, his lasers bring the dawn. With his power we need no brains, just brawn. Crush our foes beneath your mighty steel tread. Seismosaurus is tan and red, color dread. Tail cracking like thunder to crush all opposed. All resistance to Seismosaurus is hosed. Seismosaurus beam guns light up the night. Walking land battleships, Zoid brings the fight. His thick armor will turn most any attack. Seismosaurus keeps the warpath on track. Long he is a titan. Seismosaurus ultimate force will fight. And he embodies empire power and pride. Now run in the face of his laser broadside. Seismosaurus beam guns light up the night. Walking land battleships, Zoid brings the fight. His thick armor will turn most any attack.
It is the never-ending battle between red and green Zoids. It has been waged for centuries. It rages still, with no end in sight.
The Namer, last of the Zoidarians, guardian of the names of power, keeper of the legend of heroic combat, have spoken.